Welcome. In this video, we'll delve into the meaning behind the ending cutscene of Black Myth Wukong's second chapter. Before we begin, let's note while the game's plot is rich with elements worthy of in-depth exploration, this video aims to help you quickly understand the meaning behind the second chapter's ending cutscene. We won't delve too deeply into other aspects. The interpretations presented in this video are personal opinions. Please feel free to share any differing viewpoints or corrections in the comments. The Chapter 2 ending cutscene story appears straightforward at first glance. However, some players may find it challenging to connect this tale to the events of Chapter 2. Unlike the first chapter's ending, which delved into the boss's backstory, this one seems to serve a different purpose. So, let's take a quick look at the story first. It revolves around a scholar who encounters and rescues a wounded white fox in the mountains. A subtle detail in the scene is the scholar setting down his luggage while rescuing the fox, symbolizing his momentary abandonment of worldly pursuits. After rescuing the fox, the scholar has a dream that night. In it, the white fox transforms into a beautiful woman. They fall deeply in love, start a family, and enjoy a seemingly idyllic life together. Their happy life continues for years until one day, the scholar returns home to a horrifying discovery. The white fox has devoured his children. Upon waking from this nightmare, the scholar kills the white fox, skins it to make a scarf, and retrieves his luggage to resume his journey.
人也，兽也，佛也，妖也。众生自有根器，持优劣为次第，可乱来不得。你说对吗，孙悟空？
If you have reached Chapter 3, you'll find it sets the stage for a side story. But this ending actually encapsulates the overarching theme of Chapter 2 through metaphor. To better understand, we need to know the overall story of Chapter 2's final boss, the Yellow Wind Sage. In a golden land where the sun sets, a deadly phenomenon occurs daily. As the sun dips into the West Sea, the water boils with a lethal roar. Moved by the people's plight, Buddha bestowed a protective treasure. In gratitude, the entire nation embraced Buddhism, eventually revering Buddha above their own king. Angered, the king demolished temples and renamed the country Sahalai. Soon after, a creature called Fuban attacked the land, bringing suffering to its people. Yellow Wind, who was passing through, defeated it. The grateful king allowed Yellow Wind to stay, banned the killing of rats, and honored him. This led to a mingling of humans and Yogwai. Conflict soon erupted. The eldest prince and third prince, convinced that Yogwai and humans were incompatible, sought to banish the creatures. As tensions mounted, the eldest prince found himself imprisoned and the third prince fled. Later, under mysterious circumstances, the eldest prince was released. Upon regaining his freedom, he beheld a chilling sight. The people surrounding him were metamorphosing into rats. After witnessing the people's transformation into rats, Yellow Wind felt remorseful and departed. He arrived at a new location with lush green mountains and clear waters. There, he encountered a Buddha's head that dramatically changed those who came into contact with it. Yellow Wind eradicated the Buddha's head. Consequently, the mountain dwellers expressed their gratitude and revered him as the Yellow Wind Sage. Thus, he settled in this place. The subsequent events echo the original journey to the West Tale. Tong Sanzong and his companions travel through this area, fall captured by the Tiger Vanguard's father, who plans to devour them. Wukong defeats him, and Bodhisattva Lingji takes Yellow Wind Sage as a disciple. Years later, Yellow Wind Sage resurfaces, carrying a precious treasure, Bodhisattva Lingji's head. If you pay close attention to details, you'll notice that the disasters in Sahalai and the Buddha's head transforming creatures into evil beings are actually linked to Bodhisattva Lingji. Revisiting the ending cutscenes of Chapter 2, we can interpret the scholar and the fox as metaphors for Bodhisattva Lingji and the Yellow Wind Sage. This story offers multiple perspectives, delving into the duality of good and evil. The scholar's decision to kill the fox based solely on a dream reflects the complex nature of both humans and beasts, blurring the lines between Buddha and Yaoguai. The closing words, human, beast, Buddha, Yaoguai, underscore this theme. The Yellow Wind strove to save people but ultimately failed to achieve positive results. Bodhisattva Lingji, despite his Buddha-like appearance, turned out to be the true source of calamities. From another perspective, this story explores the hierarchical order of the world, comprising Buddhas, immortals, humans, and Yaoguai. It satirizes the upper echelon's obsession with class distinctions and perceived inferiority. They view Yaoguai as inherently despicable, believing that even if a Yaoguai helps people today, it will inevitably cause harm in the future. The chapter's ending voiceover hints at this mindset. They could have put their beliefs in anything, yet they chose a Yaoguai, and those who deny the rules must suffer the wrath. Ironically, Lingji, as a Buddha, believed that accepting Yellow Wind as his disciple would be a great honor. However, Yellow Wind ultimately beheaded Lingji, subverting these expectations. This thought-provoking tale serves as a microcosm of the larger themes explored throughout Chapter 2, inviting players to question their assumptions and look beyond surface-level appearances. In the rich, morally ambiguous world of black myth, Wukong,